Hello there, Taurus. We're going to take a look at your week for January 16th through the 22nd. We'll start with love. We'll also pull love message cards for if you're in a relationship, how your person feels about you, and also if you're not in a relationship but you still want to know how special someone is feeling. Then we're going to take a look at just general stuff for the week, work, money, whatever else comes up. Let's start with love. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. I would be so happy to read for you. All right, Taurus, 2 of Cups. Well, I sure do love starting a love reading with that. The reverse King of Pentacles and the Hermit. That's some really strong Virgo energy in there. The Moon, Pisces energy is in here. Reverse Star, that's Aquarius energy. 5 of Pentacles, reverse 5 of Wands. The 7 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Who are you going to choose? What are you going to choose? You're confused. You got a lot of options. Okay, so first of all, 2 of Cups. That is such a lovely energy. I mean, it just is somebody that you are so connected with. It's like the person that you think of as the one. And it is sitting next to other earth sign energy. So they may also be earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could just be showing me that you don't feel, because I do think this is you too, honestly. You don't feel super confident in yourself right now. You're not feeling like they're offering you stability. You're feeling isolated. You're kind of going, this is time for me to go inward and deal with what I'm afraid of, what my shadow stuff is, what is coming up, out of the dark, out of the deep. I also get that you don't have a lot of hope here. Like you're just kind of running on steam and not really seeing the end game, not seeing the future, not seeing the silver lining, and starting to feel kind of lonely, to be honest, kind of isolated. I don't think it's because you don't have people around you though. I think it's because you don't feel like any of the options of people around you are good enough, or they're not as good as what it is that you really want. So it's like everything else is paling in comparison. The reverse 5 of Wands, yeah, it's like all your options. Again, the options aren't really hitting it for you. And the 8 of Swords, I think you're starting to think, is this me? Like, am I the problem? Am I the one who's stuck? You're overthinking it. You're just like, it feels trapped. It feels very mentally trapped. Let's clarify this 2 of Cups and see what's going on with that. Okay, the Justice card. So you do have truth in that situation, and you do have karmic balance here. But what I wonder is, are you accepting what the truth is? Because I see a lot of fear. I see that even though this person is, even if they're in and out of your life, they always come back. And if they are always in your life, they're provided, there is a stability. There is a measure of stability. It's just not as much as what you want. You think there should be more. Okay. King of Cups is here too. This is telling you that you need to get some good advice, honestly, from someone, because I think you're trying to do it all on your own. I think you're trying to recalibrate. It's almost like you've tried everything else and you're going back to the drawing board and you're saying, no, this is what was right. This is what worked for me. There's your energy, Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I think you're tired of taking care of everybody else and you're wondering when you're going to be taken care of. Because you're coming up here with this strong energy, Emperor, King of Swords. Like you're the one that holds down the fort. You're the one that pays the bills. You're the one that does the chores. You're the one that shows up for people. And I think that you're going, who's going to show up for me? And so there's the loneliness that's coming in. There's that feeling of I'm left out in the cold at the end of the day. 8 of Cups. I feel like you're going, it's time to run away. That's a walking away. It's time to, this is an energy of telling you to cut off what's not serving you. Honestly, it's time to cut the fat out, And then the Hierophant, it clarified at 7 of Cups. It's clarifying that it's going, is the commitment, that's your energy, by the way, is what I'm committing my energy, my time, my love, my affection. Am I committing it am I putting it in the right place? And also when you feel really stuck, you're very likely to kind of go rogue. You know, it's like I'm getting this picture of you just like pushing everything off the table and going, okay, I'm gonna go do what I want to do, and you guys figure it out. So in love, you're conflicted, but not about the people. I think your conflict comes down to, this is what I really want. Am I ever gonna have what I really want? Who I really want, rather. Everything else is just mediocre at best. Can this person show up for me the way I want them to? Are they going to be honest with me? Because I do get deceptive energy in here. I do get that lying energy. I get like, you know, just not really knowing where somebody stands. And I think you're getting so fed up with love. Just in general, I think you've been trying and kind of like going along, you know, going with the flow, and now it just feels hollow, and you're starting to feel hollow. And I just want to say, Taurus, it might just be time to reevaluate what you are putting your energy into. But I also am going to say that it's not quitting time right now. Seven of Pentacles is a like, hey, you're not doing this wrong. It's just, it's going to take time for you to be able to see the fruit of your labor. Okay. So when that comes to love, it's saying it's going to take some time before either the person that you want comes around, or they get it and they're giving as much as you're giving. Or if you're looking for love, it's going to take time for you to find that stability, that person that you really, really can commit to long term. And if the options that are around you aren't good enough or aren't working for you, they don't fit for you, it's okay to cut your losses, okay? So let's take a look at love message cards. If you are in a relationship, how your person's feeling, that's first. Stop holding back is the first one that they're giving you. Stop holding back. Then I get I'm lonely. So you may be withdrawing from them too. Okay, our story isn't over yet. And no one can replace you. So your person still very much loves you, but they feel just as disconnected. And then if you are not in a relationship, or this is a person you're not in a relationship with, there's a no contact, or you're just dating or something like that. Let's see what the energy there is, or situationship, whatever. First of all, I have let's work it out. Then I've got I don't know what you want from me. Taurus, are you being clear? Because I don't think you know what you want sometimes. You're like, I only want this one thing and everything else can go fuck itself. And then I have thank you for being there for me. Because that's one thing you do. You show up, don't you? And then I changed my mind. Okay, I want clarification on the I changed my mind. This is a positive change. The Sun and the Strength card. They've got clarity. And I think that they are leaning into the strength, the passion, they realize how much you mean to them. Okay. All right, let's get general for the week. If you have enjoyed your reading so far, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button, leave me a comment, and let's see what the overall week is like for Taurus. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, nice. King of Cups, Two of Wands, reverse Three of Pentacles, reverse Ace of Swords, reverse Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the reverse Magician, bottom of the deck, the reverse Empress. Okay. Okay. All right. I see an opportunity for you this week. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, you're like, you feel so good about it. You feel so like this emotional, this makes so much sense to you. It's like, it balances your emotional nature with your logical nature, your right brain, your left brain, everything is syncing up that you kind of go, this is it. This is a big success. They get it. They see how great I am, and I'm going to get what I want, and it's going to be fine. And you're sitting here like already making this plan of how you're going to move everything forward. So this may be with a business, this may be at your work. And then things get delayed. So that throws a wrench in your plan, because it's like you've already counted all the eggs before they've hatched with that Six of Wands. Because the reverse Three of Pentacles is like, hey, we got to delay. So if you are being promised a raise, a promotion, if you've got a consulting thing going on, you know, it's like everything is slowed down, and somebody is not being really clear about what they're going to do or what they want. The opportunity is still there, though. The Ace of Pentacles. It's still here. It's still something worth looking into and growing. But here's the but. The reverse Two of Cups is telling me that it might not be with who you think it should be with, because your ideas aren't aligning. So you might need to do you might need to do it solo, okay? You don't need somebody else's help, especially if you've got a business thing going on, okay? Four of Pentacles, I'm seeing you saving up for something as well in your life. Feels like it has to do with your home. So I see you like, you know, not overspending, you're holding your money back, you're like you're tucking it in for a rainy day. You're like, okay, like no Starbucks this week because this is more important to me. And then the reverse Magician. The resources aren't here yet that you need. There's delay. It's a lot of week of delay, honestly. It doesn't feel no to me, it just feels delay. But also watch out for manipulation. The Magician also, like, often overpromises and underdelivers, and that could be a real bummer. So set your expectations and watch who you're dealing with, essentially. The reverse Empress, let's do that one. Let's clarify that overall energy for the week. The reverse Empress is a lack of creative energy. Queen of Wands. And a lack of divine feminine energy too. The Two of Wands, that's come out twice for you. And the Death card. Okay. I don't think your confidence is super high right now, Taurus. And I think that you need a new plan, because the one that you are trying or have been trying to do when it comes to particularly work-related things is not going to go the way you want it to go this week. So you've got to like go back to the drawing board, tweak it a little bit if you don't want it to just blow up in your face or be over entirely. I think there needs to be an adjustment. Two of Wands is planning. It's also going, do I stick with this or do I let it go? I think you can stick with it, but it's got to change. You got to shift something in here. And I also would like to clarify this Ace of Wands, the opportunities. Okay, Strength and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So you've got opportunities. You're trying to be persistent. You're trying to be consistent. When you have a lot of struggle, you have a lot of obstacles. You've got a lot of burdens and other things to be dealt with. The Strength card is giving you that indication that though you might feel so tired, you're almost there. So don't give up when you hit all of the delay next week, next month. Don't get too frustrated about it. Don't assume the victory yet, but don't give up either, okay? It's still forming. Something is still in the mix, okay? Thanks for watching, Taurus. I'll see you again next week.